time. We'd love to see you there. But I think we should probably hop on to what we're here for.
There we go.
ERMAC.
Let's do this.
ERMAC in this game, I'm going to try to explain him. It's like we like to do. ERMAC's a rushdown character in this game. He doesn't have the projectiles you're sort of used to. He still has a lot of the stuff you'll remember, your lifts you saw in the trailer, obviously. But he's more of a rushdown character. It's not always
Which I love. That's the type of player I am. I love that pressuring.
You can use to keep the pressure going.
So you're going to be doing cancels?
We'll see what we can do.
I've seen you be very good at your desk.
Thank you, and we'll see if that translates to now.
Right.
But yeah, so you can do, different sort of cancels and into hit confirm. Maybe sneak some throws in there. He plays a little differently than some of the past ERMACs, but those who've played ERMAC before, everything you've always loved, he has for you.
Yeah, I do think he has pretty much all of the classic movie you expect: the push, the lift, the teleport. But a lot of them visually look different.
I know somebody didn't like the fact he doesn't like glide or fly. I didn't really care about that. He could have had that or not. It didn't bother me.
Is that his combo freedom is pretty awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a lot of different stuff you can do combo-wise and way to get into combos with ERMAC, which is going to make people pretty excited.
But I also don't think he's going to be that hard to play. I think there's going to be a lot of options, and I think it'll require a little bit of execution, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah, I never find a lot of analysis paralysis while I'm playing him. If I don't want to do the harder stuff, I don't have to. But if it's there, and I'm able to do it, I will. I think a lot of different levels of player will enjoy ERMAC.
So simple but with depth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I honestly feel like that's been a lot of our characters.
It is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of characters you can just get the ground running and do the fun specials and do really cool stuff in combos, or you can dig in deeper and play longer and really get to the real deep stuff on the character. The meat, yes.
Meat.
So, now that we've talked about ERMAC, let's see how he plays.
You're going to do it.
All right, here we are, ERMAC with the mask.
With the mask. And the mask was pretty
Thank
praised.
God.
Yeah,
You'll like the mask.
And he has some of his gear is some of the.
I love how he glides forward or backwards and how he goes like this or he backs up. I don't know. I just like how it looks.
His movement's awesome.
I love the.
It's like he's being pulled from a string to go forward.
He walks back and forwards. I think our design team and our animators have really nailed the kind of spooky mummy man, undead guy.
For his cool throw. We got the bravado throw, and then just crumples
very
you.
painful.
So let's talk about ERMAC. One of his main strings, who we're really going to enjoy. One of my favorites, kind of old school. One of those string ends and a grab at the end.
Very reminiscent of the Ultimate MK3 kind of lift, except he throws him over, but that kind of hand gesture reminds me of it, which is cool.
And probably easier to do.
Yeah.
That was already 200 damage.
And it's a knockdown.
But why wouldn't you lift?
Yeah, because it's too cool. Boom.
I'm pretty sure you can amplify that and do it. It bounces them in the air, do an extra combo. But that one already was 200.
I love using 2-1-2 pop up.
Yep.
It immediately goes into pop, and you can combo after that.
I love how the souls come out, the actual figures.
Super cool. One of those moves people really enjoy because it takes a lot of the onus off of you. It's a pop-up combo. You get way up in the air and you can do stuff.
And I think you'll see that he has a lot of really cool air combos and air enders and stuff like that.
He has some of the most air moves in the game, I would say.
That's because he's ERMAC.
There we are.
Love it.
This move, he.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
And
if you know, you know. Why I looked at the screen.
Good amount of damage. This can be canceled out with some stuff that we will show later, so we're going to hold off on that a little bit.
You're working up to it.
We're going to work up to it. His Torch 4 is really neat. This is this neat. And then Torch 4-3, it knocks them away. This is another move that, on the outset, looks just like a kind of a jumping knee.
Right.
A lot more is going to come from that later. We will get back to that as well.
Yeah, you'll notice he's airborne.
I love the stances of ERMAC.
It knocks them into the air. And it knocks them into the air, and what you're stating, ERMAC's
He
in
is
the air.
airborne, yes.
Yes. 4-2-2 is no range. So, like we said earlier, it's not a lot of overhead loads with ERMAC. This is one thing you kind of throw out and fish, and knock them down, knock them away, or
you can cancel to another. Yeah, I was gonna say you can cancel a combo
While he may not have
or an
the best
assist
lows,
combo.
The cameo systems means
Absolutely.
there are characters like Kung Lao and Frost that have good lows.
absolutely. But this
Yeah,
is
to add that with Kung Lao or that would be very
good
good.
amount of range. Good amount of range.
Good little mix up.
Is a cool sort of just trapping bounce, and it can be special canceled as well, if you want to. That's the full move; it knocks you fully away, and then you can do like a lift off.
I love how ERMAC says when he did his move, poor defense.
Where you are there.
Like he's
This
teaching
move is
you
kinda fun.
while kicking your behind.
It's kind of like a get the heck off me move. Just sends you full back. A specter comes out and knocks you backwards.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite features of ERMAC in this game is how you see the soul actual figures come out of. I think that's pretty sick.
He does, and he has a couple things you can get him back in range as well. Let's talk about some special moves. As we've seen earlier, we got the classic lift.
Yep, that big skeletal witch lady.
Now you can also meter burn that to trap them. And do air combos or whatever you want to do after that, which is super cool.
A lot of potential with that.
A lot of fun. A lot of stuff you can do with that. He's got his push
Yep.
and has a good amount of range.
I'm about to say, look at the range on that.
That's your guy. It's one of those good things when you're playing ERMAC where you can always sort of like checking people.
You can just creep up on your opponent doing that.
And they have
Keep them on their toes.
a good amount of distance there. When you use meter on that, it is also armor.
Which is a great armor move. You can use that to beat projectiles, long range normals. You could like whiff punish with it.
Right. And that's full. I just did pretty much max distance.
I noticed that the range is not that as far as I thought.
That's a good range.
Got some good range.
Of course.
See how he missed the one time he did that? That
Very interesting.
they didn't catch him, so the range ain't crazy far.
I end on the ground.
Yeah, still on the ground there.
I can also
That'll stop those who want to zone
go on the ground.
with Reiko or whatever character they want to zone with.
Go,
Catch him with that.
or I can do it from the air and go up. You can do it to the air and go back down.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Up, down. You can.
So you gotta be on your toes against ERMAC. That's gonna be interesting. The mix-ups.
You can actually kind of go up here.
I look forward to seeing how my Scorpion would do against ERMAC.
A lot of people might do something to you. A lot of people won't. So that's a lot of fun too.
It's also going to be a thing that's really going to add to their mental stack when you have multiple options coming out. They're going to have to look for the teleport and then also guess how you're going to teleport back in.
Right. Big thing. Down back 2 is. Oh, that's not that.
Oh.
Did it wrong.
Oh.
Hover.
Okay.
So hover does quite a few things. You're
So there is a hover move.
cancel early, that sort of thing. If you
Someone I know didn't like the fact he doesn't hover, but there is a move for it. Doesn't seem like it's long, but
that knee we talked about.
Yes, I do.
Tell me about that knee.
So you can cancel
Very cool.
there is something there.
with.
It's not like MKX, but it's something.
So you can continue pressure. So I can do that. Maybe I come down and I throw. Lots of things you can do with that. So if he's in the air, he can do his levitate, which opens up a lot of things. Like this string I showed earlier. You
He's
can
really
do
gonna come up with some crazy stuff.
things.
Very cool.
I missed it. Hold on, sorry. So I can levitate out of it.
Okay, Lanny.
Right.
Wow.
Nice.
Into a
300. Wow, that's really good. No assist either, so you can go higher.
just a normal human being. And hover's super cool. So it's just you always.
I love that kind of UMK3.
Little mix up there. Trick him out a little bit.
Put this pressure on, like where does it go, right? And that's gonna be really fun for a lot of people to play with. I've really enjoyed it.
So sometimes when I'm like alone in my apartment, I do that pose, and that's not weird, right? Everyone does that, right?
Absolutely normal.
Okay.
Let's talk about some new stuff to Mortal Kombat 1's ERMAC.
I hope they go through a couple of the changes like Scorpion String, Reptile, Rain. Oh, wait, I was curious what this was. Hold up.
Some new stuff to Mortal Kombat 1's ERMAC. First off, there's this move called Death's Embrace,
Okay.
where he comes out, a spirit touches him, and he gets this sort of shield on him.
Right.
While that is active, and it lasts 5-6 seconds there, it went away, your health bar is now your meter. So you are getting meter taken off instead of health. Right?
So I'm very clear.
Oh, so wait, let me hear that again. They talk so low. I gotta hold up.
And he gets this sort of shield on it.
Right.
While that is active, and it lasts 5-6 seconds, there it went away, your health bar is now your meter. So you are getting meter taken off instead of health. Right?
So
That could be a
I'm
good
very
saving spot, bro.
clear would be you're about to lose.
Right.
You have only one hit left.
But you got 4.
And you got 3 bars? Oh, wow.
You know, let's say you're way ahead and the time's running out.
That is not where I thought they was going with that move. That's pretty sick.
Meter
Right.
while your health bar is safe. The cool thing
Imagine
about
you're in
you
a
can turn
close
it
game with your opponent. Y'all like this, but now you have that move.
You can take half that combo, turn it off. Like, there's a lot of different, like, mind games you can play with it. Some fun stuff that way.
Also, the little demon lady looks really cool.
She does. Another move that's new is Spirit Punch. So he has this punch where he charges it up and lets out, just a torrent of these spirits. Now, it has a bunch of levels. You can do it just real quick, just knock them away. Hold it down, gives you a crumple state.
Oh, so that's like Rain or Johnny Cage's attack. I can't remember what it's called, but
Right.
you know, if you played the game, you know what I'm talking
This
about.
move can be canceled out. So you can turn it on, I can back out, turn it on, back forward. You can put it in a move. You can do it during a combo and do it. I'm sorry to say, not great at that, but you can continue pressure like we were talking about earlier. Super cool move. Another move he has that's new is this Shrieking Souls move, where he slides on the ground and knocks you up. This also can be canceled. So once you hit, you can double dash forward and continue a combo. So I can be like,
Okay.
Okay.
You got it.
and so
A lot of potential with that, especially with the right assist character.
continuing moving forward, pressuring them, teleporting around. Just like you talked about earlier, I love the term when you use mental stack.
Yes.
There's so much, just like a lot of our characters, there's so much stuff you have to think about while you're fighting him that could happen at any time.
It also seems like a reoccurring thing here is combo option.
Yeah, there's a lot of options. One thing I'm noticing.
cool.
Without any assist, too, which is interesting. So you can only imagine when the assist dropped in.
Is his only quote-unquote projectile. As you can see, it runs across the ground. You can only do it in the air. If you use meter, it costs 2 bars of meter. You can also do this, and it'll send out these hands.
Okay.
to start a combo.
I forgot about that in the trailer, that move.
Again, we'll go back to the knee. The thing that's sort of been the thesis of the story is you can do it from.
So I'm assuming that's a low.
Which means if you want to use the bars, you know, into the round, you can literally.
But if you get the right combo after that, that 2 bars will be worth it.
That's ERMAC in a nutshell.
Well, I look forward to laughing with him. And like I said, I'm with the Shirai Ryu right now, so I'll be playing a lot of Scorpion, but I am going to lab with ERMAC. Gotta try him out. Come on now, the Red Ninja.
It hardly seems like a fair fight that he has these ghost helpers.
Yeah.
Right? That doesn't seem fair.
Right, like it's Mortal Kombat, and ghosts are inherently, they've left this mortal coil.
They sure have. And yeah, he's got plenty of health,
Yeah,
which is awesome.
I guess they're all part of him, so it's fair.
He is many.
It is him.
Yeah.
It is him still the same. We should definitely show his Fatal Blow.
Fatal
Because
Blow.
it is a projectile.
I am interested in seeing what Movado gets to what he's going to do. Because Movado look like he can mix up with, he's a rushdown character. He can go overhead, low. It looks like he can do a lot. Oh, set a trap too. I remember the bomb he threw on the floor. It reminded me of Predator with that bomb trap.